Namaste. Hi there, it's me, Stacey Lei, and of course I'm here with Miss Foxy Brown. Welcome to yoga, and thank you for joining me. This session is Yin Yoga, and in Yin Yoga, a Chinese form of yoga, we hold postures for a longer period of time. What this enables us to do is to move deep into the connective tissue and release any energy that's been stuck in our joints or in our tissues. Today's class is focused on the lower body, and we'll be working with exercises that can help relieve anything from sciatica to depression to IBS. In fact, this class is incredibly healing and nurturing. I'm so glad you're here. Now, you'll need a lot of props for this class. Be sure you have a mat or a carpet. I'd like you to have 2 yoga blocks in your space. And if you don't have yoga blocks, just bring some pillows and some bolsters from your bed or from your sofa. I've got a bolster here as well. So 2 blocks or a bunch of pillows. I'd like you to have a hand towel or even a bath towel nearby, and I'll show you how to use it when we move down to the ground. And finally, a yoga strap. Now, if you don't have a yoga strap, grab a belt from your pants or from your robe. We'll just be using it for a few exercises. If you don't have either, you can use your towel. All right, let's move down to the ground together. We'll separate our feet much wider than our hips. You'll turn to one side and place your front hand on your front thigh. Take your time moving down to the ground. And once you've arrived, we'll stay here in thunderbolt pose, that is on our knees. So if you have tender knees, you can place a pillow or a bolster underneath your knees. And if your hips are tight, you can place a pillow or a block underneath your hips. Now, I would just love it if you could keep your toes folded the way mine are now, but if you can't, that's okay. You could flatten your toes and sit in that position, okay? So the whole point during this series is to find a pose that's very similar to what I'm doing in a way that your body allows you to do this today. Now, I can't promise you it will feel comfortable, but it shouldn't feel painful at all. Exercise doesn't have to hurt to work. Now, once you're in your thunderbolt position, wag your tailbone forward and back just the way I'm doing now. And find the very center. And now place your hands on your thighs. And now close your eyes. With your eyes closed, lengthen your spine. So think about reaching down to the ground with your sitting bones. And begin to move up your spine, bone by bone, segment by segment, stacking one segment right on top of the one before it. You'll notice right away that you'll need to engage your abdominals to lengthen through your lower back. Begin to move through your middle back. With your eyes closed, widen your ribs, widen your shoulders, lengthen through the back of your neck by tucking your chin down just a bit. And now reach through the crown of your head. With your eyes closed, you'll notice that you've created a long column to move your air up and down. You can inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth or your nose audibly. Inhale, move your air up. Exhale and move your air down. Once we move into each posture today, your responsibility is shifting your focus to your breath. Because once you focus on your breath, you're absolutely present. It's virtually impossible to think about anything else when you're thinking about your breath. If you feel discomfort in any area of your body, like your toes or your ankles, use your exhales to move that discomfort right out of you. Inhale and exhale. Now do your best to keep your eyes closed as we transition to our next posture. You'll move any props like bolsters or pillows away from you, and then you'll sit down in the center of your space. Draw your feet together as we move into the butterfly pose or Baddha Konasana. If you have blocks or pillows, place them right underneath your knees. You can hold your shins or you can hold your ankles, but now sit up as tall as you possibly can. If you place pillows underneath your knees and you don't feel as though you're getting a stretch in your groin, then just simply remove the blocks. With your eyes closed, you bring your attention back to your breath, gaining the awareness that this position is opening up your hips. You're releasing tension and stress, even past generational trauma from your hips. This posture is used in yoga therapy to release sciatic tension, depression, and even to aid with digestion. Inhale, exhale. Keeping your legs in the same position, lengthen your whole spine. And now twist your body, rotating towards the right. Your right hand comes back behind you. Your left hand comes to your shin or to your knee. Your spine is long. You're twisting through your lower back, rotating through your upper back. With your eyes closed, you're exhaling as you draw your right shoulder back and turn your chin back, deeply twisting and releasing. Do your best to keep your eyes closed as you gently release your upper body, lengthen in the center, and then begin to twist to your left side. So you place your right hand on your left shin, ankle, or knee. Your left hand comes back behind you, and you'll use your left arm to prop your spine up, twisting through your lower back, rotating through your middle back, exhaling and turning your left shoulder towards the back of the room, turning your head and twisting your neck, wringing yourself out and letting go. Inhale and exhale, say gently soften your upper body. Allow yourself to turn back towards the front, and with your eyes closed, begin walking your hands forward in front of you. You're walking forward, forward, forward. Now you can rest your upper body on pillows or blocks. You can rest your head down And don't be too concerned about how to stack your props. Just give yourself some support. Rest your whole upper body. Your hips are opening. Your lower back is releasing. Your hips are opening. You can say, self, I am so proud of you for showing up because your hips are releasing now. Do your best to keep your eyes closed as you slowly hinge your upper body upright. Doing your best to keep your eyes closed will keep the focus internal, just on you. With your eyes closed, you can remove your props. And we're moving on to Janu Shirasana. I'd like you to fold your left leg so that you can place your foot on the inside of your right thigh. Janu Shirasana is head to knee pose, but we won't be going quite that far. Instead, today we'll practice Parivrtta Janu Shirasana, which is revolved. We'll be bending to your side. So place your pillows or your blocks on the inside of your right thigh. Then rest your forearm onto your thigh. And then rest your forearm onto the block or the pillow that you placed in front of your thigh. Lift your left arm up and place your left hand behind your head. And now bend deeply over to your right. With your eyes closed, focus on anchoring your hips to the floor. Your left elbow high in the air. You also have the option to drape your arm over your head. Bring your attention to your right leg. Press through your right heel. Spread your right toes. Engage your right thigh. Although this posture is relaxing, it is very active. Inhaling and exhaling, feeling your side body lengthening as you press your hips to the floor and you bring your head closer to your knee. Now please take your time, really take your time coming out of this posture. Notice all of the sensations that you're feeling as you start to strengthen and lengthen your torso. Now allow your left arm to melt down by your side. Take a round of breath and observe. With your eyes closed, you'll practice the same leg position on the other side. So begin to straighten and lengthen your left leg. Fold your right leg and place your foot inside your left thigh. Now place your block just above your foot, also inside your thigh. And feel free to stack your blocks or your pillows in any way that feels best for you. You'll begin by resting your forearm on your thigh. And then you can move your forearm and place it on the block. Stretch your right arm up, place your hand on your head, and and bend deeply over to the left side. You can keep pointing your elbow up towards the ceiling or drape your arm over your head, whichever feels best for you. You might notice areas of slight discomfort, maybe your knee, maybe your hips or your back. Try to focus instead on your breath and use your exhales to release. Anchoring down through your hips, both butt cheeks remain on the floor. A very deep side body stretch. This exercise enhances hip flexibility, inner thigh flexibility. It will boost your digestive system and assists with the symptoms of irritable bowel syndrome, IBS. So all of these exercises are not a cure, but they can help you on your way to becoming healthy and whole. With your eyes closed, slowly begin to lift your torso. Taking your time, allow your right arm to melt down by your side. Do your best to keep your eyes closed. And just observe all the sensations in your body right now. Inhale. And exhale. Now you can move your props out of the way. Taking your time, please lay down on your side. And then roll onto your back. Supta, Parvita, Garudasana. Supta on your back, Parvita is revolved. Garudasana is the eagle-bound pose. I'd like you to draw your left knee in towards your chest and then cross your left thigh on top of your right so that your legs are crossed at your thighs, and maybe you can cross your lower legs as well, wrapping your legs up like ropes. And now allow your knees to simply drift over to the right. Maybe your knees will touch the floor. If they don't, you can place a block or a pillow under your knee. Do your best to bring both shoulders to the ground. Keep your left hand on your rib cage and allow your left elbow to come to your mat. Breathe deeply. Your eyes closed. Use the fingers of your right hand to push your legs back to the center and roll onto your back. Please uncross your legs and just take a moment to observe. Attention on your breath. right leg and place your thigh over your left. If you can, you'll wrap your toes or your foot around your calf muscle. So now your legs are wrapped up like ropes, twisted along each other. And now allow your knees to drift over to the left. Remember, you can place a pillow or a bolster underneath your knees. Notice this very deep stretch, twisting through your torso, helping to regulate your digestion and your elimination. Breathing in deeply, breathing out completely. You're breathing and you're relaxing. And if you happen to notice any thoughts that are entering your mind, you can envision those thoughts as clouds in the sky and just allow those clouds to pass by. Just clouds passing by. Reach down with your hands. Use the fingers of your left hand to push your legs back up to the center. Uncross your legs. Take your feet much wider than your hips, and then allow your knees to drop into the center and press into each other. Just observe the sensations in your body. And as you lay here, look around for your yoga strap or towel. Now separate your knees once again, so your knees are just over your feet. Now I'd like you please to draw your right knee into your chest, and you'll place the strap underneath your right foot. So you're placing the belt or the strap or the towel underneath your foot, and then straightening your right leg. If your leg isn't quite straight, then allow your foot to float away from your body just a little bit. And from that point, do your best to push through your heel. If your leg is straight, then pull your leg closer to your body. Draw your elbows down to the mat. Draw your shoulders back. There's no other place that you need to be than right here. In fact, your entire life, every second of your life, has led you to be exactly right here in this moment. It's exactly perfect. Inhaling and exhaling, allowing the clouds to float by. You're breathing and allowing. Just breathing and allowing. Now soften your knee and take your foot out of the strap. Place your foot down And then allow your leg to lengthen on the mat. Notice how it feels. Feel the blood pulsing up and down your leg, flushing new oxygen to your muscles and your joints. Fold your right leg again, please, and then draw your left leg in towards your chest. Use this time to put the loop of your belt or strap underneath your foot, and then straighten your leg completely, pressing your heel towards the ceiling or the wall in front of you, spreading your toes. Although this is a very relaxing session, it is quite active. So continually pushing through your heel, continually spreading your toes, even squeezing your thigh up off of your knee. Clouds passing by. Breathing and allowing. If you're able to push your foot straight towards the ceiling and keep your knee straight, that's great. Anchor your hips down. In your own time, begin to soften your knee. Remove the strap. Place your foot on the floor. And then allow it to slide down. Notice the coolness through your leg, the boost of oxygen, the change in your system behind your knee, maybe even in your hip. I'd like you to fold both legs. Drop both knees to one side or the other and roll onto the front side of your body. You'll need to grab a pillow or a bolster. Place your bolster in front of you and then draw it very close to your chest. You can even use 2 or maybe 3 pillows if that feels best. You'll push the pillows or bolsters into your chest to be fully supported. Separate your feet as wide as the mat. Now press your heart into the pillows. Your heart moves forward. Your chin lifts up slightly. And now press your shoulders down. This is the Sphinx pose. It's a tremendous heart opener, but it's also a back strengthener. This will give you better posture. And with better posture, we have more confidence. Feel the sensations of pressing your heart space into the pillows. Feel the softness of the pillows in front of you. This signifies that you can put your heart out there and it's got a safe place to land. Relaxing into this posture, letting the clouds just pass by. Your breath leading the way. You are breathing and allowing, breathing and allowing. Taking your time, you'll remove the pillows and the bolsters. You'll fold your arms in front of you and place one hand on top of the other hand. And then you can rest on the side of your head facing one direction or the other. Now your heels come in and your toes turn out. This is called the crocodile pose, and it's deeply, deeply restorative. It calms your entire nervous system. I encourage you to stay here for 3 to 5 minutes after this video ends. Maybe you'll even fall asleep, and that's perfect. It was my honor and privilege to be your guide through this series today. I hope you feel relaxed and calm, confident and supported. I do hope that it enhances your digestion and elimination for the rest of the day. If that makes you smile, I'm so happy. Until next time, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay vibrant. Bye for now.